finished up all the red stakes we had access to, and we're going to start working on some other strategies today. Primarily, I want to try to unlock new decks and new jokers moving forward. So rather than trying to play green stakes on everything, we're just going to play today to get a deck unlocked and then see where we go from there. But I had decided yesterday to try green stakes with the yellow deck. So the new stake causes the score for each ante to scale faster, along with all the limitations of the previous stakes. But we're going to start with the extra $10 here, so let's see how we do. All right. If we skip the small blind, we get a free holographic joker for beating the big blind. Looks like 3, 4, 50, 600. Looks like the stakes we have to beat are the same for this ante, but they'll go up more than they would have in the next ante. A free rare joker is also pretty nice. So 10 malt and a rare joker tag. Both of those are pretty nice. Can we beat the goad without any help at all? And do I want to play the big blind here? I think we get one free joker and then we play the big blind to get ourselves a shop and to pick this up before we go into the goad. So we'll skip the small blind, but let's play the big blind. All right, so we got 9s and 5s here. Let's throw out the 8 and the 3. Now we got kings and 9s. 3 kings, 2 9s. That's a pretty good full house. What else have we got here? 5, 4, 3, 2. That's almost a straight, but it's a low chip value. The 7s would be nice. We've got the 2s. I guess we play the 7s and 2s and see. I don't think that's quite enough. It's not. Aces and 6s, however, will seal the deal. Okay, so we pick up photograph here. The first played face card gives X2 malt when scored, plus the 10 holographic from being the 10 malt from being holographic. So that's pretty nice. That means we're going to want to focus on playing face cards. I don't think we need to discard each round. The buffoon pack could be good, but maybe I save my money here. This is enough to get through the next ante, probably. Yeah, let's save up until we're earning interest on 25 here. I don't think I need the wasteful voucher. Oh, Quinn, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. All right, let's play the goad. So we want to play face cards for the malt and the X malt. If we're throwing 1 8, we should throw the other. That's the start of a potential straight if we get a queen and a jack. Okay, 2 kings and 4s is decent. Two jacks, 3 4s. That's a full house. We get 10 malt. 20 malt, I guess. There we go. Okay, nice. All right, so our money strategy is starting to pay off here. I don't think we need planet cards. We don't need to-do list. Hiker this early is pretty solid. I'll grab that. And then Arcana pack could be good as well. Yeah, Hiker has some value. This means we want to play as many hands as possible, I think. We can probably, for the next couple of antes, just play high card with any face cards we pick up and just stack chips on them. Arcana, we'd like to get more face cards if there's something possible there. So we have Star, Moon, and Magician. Magician just doesn't feel good. I don't really like it. I don't see a huge benefit in playing the Moon either, or the Diamonds. Could give us a small way to get more potential flushes, I guess. All right. I guess we'll go diamonds. All right, so we can skip for a rare joker. Kind of maybe worth it, although with hiker we want to play as many hands as possible. $10 for this, and then base chips and malt are halved for the flint here. Okay, I think we play through because of hiker. So let's think about this. If I play kings and tens, that's 40, 60. And then I'm not sure if you get the 10 mult first, so would this be 60 times 24? Or 60 times 14? I guess it's worth it just to find out. Yeah, it was 14. So the 10 mult happens, yeah, so when the card is scored, it gets the X2. And then the 10 malt is added at the end. Okay. We want to play as many cards to get scored here as possible because of hiker. Any way I can play this jack. So if I play jack high, the jack gets the chips. If I play trip threes, the threes get the chips. We're at 840, so there's no way we're getting out of. All right, let's play the threes. Okay. Flush doesn't do much. We have those 3 extra diamonds, but 10 malt, not that great. I don't really want to invest in a flush strategy right here. I want to play face cards. I guess this actually isn't that good. Like, the 10 malt is nice, but first played face card gives X2 malt when scored. So I need some way to get more malt before this card procs. Something like Even Steven would be good. We need malt on score for this photograph to be very valuable. I don't think I need any of these, so we'll just go on to the next round. Jack 10 9 8 7, that gets a lot of chip value out of Joker, and I don't think it'll get us past 1350 here. Got close, but didn't get us there. Okay. So I guess aces and sixes next. Okay, we could maybe be getting more out of this if I played some high cards first. Random tarot cards for 3 isn't bad. I don't think I have a particularly good deck for getting full house. I'll take this. So we pick up a chariot and a death. The death is nice. Chariot's not bad. All right. So I can chariot the 2. Actually, the better play here would be to convert the 2 to the Diamond King. Let's see. A 5 is borderline playable, so I'd rather not use the Chariot on that. What have I got? 4 hands? I got kings. I got a potential straight. I got kings and 9s here. Let me play the 10. And the jack. Let's play the 7s. At this point, I'll chariot the 3. We'll play the 7s. And then kings and 9s. Oh, okay, that wasn't enough. All right, I kind of like the idea there, but trying to finesse Hiker was a little rough. All right, let's try that again. All right, so we're starting with $10. The pillar makes skipping this more attractive, but we don't actually get the Joker until after we beat the pillar, so I gotta see what we can get out of the small blind first. What do we got? Queens and 3s. 2 pair. That's almost a flush. There we go. That should be enough, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, $18 to work with. Add a stone card to the deck when blind is selected. This grows our deck and gives us stone cards to play with, but does nothing directly to score. The Hermit is very useful here, so this will take us to 30. Extra consumable slots, pretty nice, but I don't think it's worth $10 right now. I'm gonna go into this Buffoon pack. I don't think I want Marble Joker. What do we got here? Aces. You have 20 chips and 4 malt. All right, we can work with that. We can work with that. None of these really help with a play aces strategy, so let's go to the next round. Now, do I want this free holographic Joker here? It's a free Joker with plus 10 malt. I think we'll take this. All right, so we want to play aces in some fashion or other. We can go for the flush here. There it is. Yeah. So we get 20 chips and 4 malt from the ace, plus the flush, so 8, 55, and then another 30-ish. 85 times 8. It's close. Yeah, there we go. All right, tarot cards appear more frequently. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, it's pretty solid. We'd love to get more aces, which we can do with a strength card, or we could do with the Hermit card. There's lots of reasons to grab this. Spectral pack is also interesting. And the jumbo pack. All right, this is going to be a big investment here. I don't know if we need the random Joker. But I think it's worth it to redeem this and to check the spectral pack. So we have Deja Vu, re-trigger a card. I could put that on an ace and that would be good. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and 4 random enhanced numbered cards. That doesn't work for me. Creates a random rare Joker. Sets money to 0. $23 rare Joker is kind of not great for me. Converts all cards in hand to a single random suit. I mean, that's sort of interesting. If I get this red seal early, I might be able to copy it a couple of times onto an ace. I don't see much value in the suit. I mean, I guess if we're playing flushes, this would help us out to some degree. We could try to play, you can play a flush with an ace, and then you get the benefit of Scholar as well. And I'd have 2 aces. Flush is decent. We're more likely to get flush than... Like, because alternatively I'm doing 2 pair or full house. Full house is slightly better, but not by much. So this makes it easier to get hands. This makes it slightly more valuable to play 1 card. I think I'll go Sigil here. All right, so it looks like we're going spades. And I guess we're going after flushes. All right, hearts, Wheel of Fortune, planet cards, Emperor, Strength. Strength works for me here. I can get myself another ace to work with and another king to convert with strength later. Emperor's interesting, but we have the strength right here, so I think we'll do this. Okay. $3 for a random Joker card. I don't know. There's a lot of Jokers I don't care about, and this is kind of enough to get through the ante, I think. So, let's see. Cards and booster packs in the next shop are free. That's not bad. 2 common Jokers I don't care about. First hand is drawn face down. Cards and booster packs being free is nice. It's like I have to skip the shop, but then I get like $20 worth of stuff, and I'm not going to get $20 out of this blind. I'll skip this. All right, we've got kings and 2s, which isn't bad. Or no, we've got jacks and 2s. But the 2s are worthless, so let's start discarding them. We do have the potential for a spade-based flush, though, so maybe I should be working on that. Yeah, we're going after flushes with aces in them, so see if we can make it happen. All right. We could play that. That's halfway. All right, so now we're not going to get another flush. We want to play these 2 pair, I think. We could fish a full house for a little bit more. Okay, didn't get it. We'll just play aces and kings. Yeah, any chance to play 2 aces is actually more valuable than the flush. So 2 pair with aces with this card is better. All right. Yeah, we've already started working on spades here, so I'll grab this world. Well, it's free anyway. We'll take this card because it's free. Same with the spectral packs here. What do we have? We have Incantation. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and 4 random enhanced number cards to your hand. It's not bad for a 2-pair strategy. Doesn't really help me get more aces, though. Add negative to a random Joker. So then I can keep this for free. -1 hand size is a little rough, but maybe... All right. We'll try this. The strength card is nice. The Emperor's sort of better. We have the spade here. So those become spades. I don't need star. I can either take emperor or strength here. If I turn this queen into a king, I can later strength it up to another ace. That's one card though. I think emperor's better. Let's see what we pick up. A chariot and a justice. I'm not fond of either of those. I could re-roll here, but I think we save our money for interest. All right. So part of the problem here is we don't know if we have any aces. If I have two aces, I get at least a pair. All right, we got the jacks. What do I want to do here? Yeah, this is not great, so I'm gonna discard these, see what we pull. All right, there's two pair aces. That's not bad. With the chariot, I can, and the justice, if I pull one more card, I can probably get something. So what do I want? I want a jack or a 10. We're more likely to get the 10. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna make you glass. I'm gonna make you steel. And we're gonna play aces and 10s. Okay, lost the 10, but that's fine. I want nothing but aces in my deck. I want a deck full of aces. All right, what is this? Uncommon jokers each give 1.5 of X malt, and it gets 10 malt. All right, you're worth buying. Now we're on the lookout for uncommon jokers. $3 for 4 of a kind is kind of meh. Hone isn't bad. It's pretty rare to see either foil, holographic, or polychrome in here, but it can happen. Is this worth $10 right now? I'd still be above 25 for interest. All right, let's grab this. And let's move on to the next set. All right, mega standard pack I don't want. Doubling money I don't want. We start with 0 discards, which is rough on the water here, but I think I can make it work. There's just straight up 10 malt from this, and if we can pick up at least one uncommon joker, we'll have a little bit of X malt. But I think we need to play through both. All right, we're looking for aces to play on top of these queens. There's one. There we go, full house. All right, that's a good run. Okay, 2 Arcana packs, a Pluto, and an Earth. I think I get the Arcana packs and ignore these. I don't... We're kind of set up for flush with spades, but... So I would pick up a Jupiter, but we're not really working on a hand in particular. 1 of 5, 1 of 3. All right. We'll go 1 of 5 first in case we get the Emperor. All right, we got a Death, which we're probably going to use here. Yeah. So turn a 2 into an ace. Seems like a good play. Got another Death here. Doubling money is not bad because I have the 26. We don't have an ace here. So I could turn this 3 into a king for later conversion to an ace by a strength. Or I could just destroy 2 cards. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. We've got full sets of all of those. So there's no particular value in Hanged Man to clear out any of this. Other than just thinning the deck to get more aces. Of all of these, I guess the Death is the best. 3 becomes a king. And later maybe an ace through a strength. Alright. The startings of a flush there. But we like to play more than one ace. By the way, I have 2 aces of spades. Yeah, okay. What else do I have? I really don't have anything else to work with, so we'll go after that flush. Now we have 2 pair here, so let's go for the full house if we can get it. I'll keep the 3. All right, 2 pair with a steel card. Is that enough? Not quite. Let me suit this up. All right, so we can jack high here and go for the flush. Is that going to be enough? I need a significant amount of score here. All right, so queens I have 2, jacks I have 1, 10s I have 0, 8s I have 2, 7s I have 2, 5s I have 3. So if I play this, I'm likely to get A5. I've got 4 more aces to pull. I could play queen high here and get rid of these because none of them have great draw. None of them have full draw, and I might get 2 more aces. I've got 3 hands to work with. All right, this is risky, but I need a better hand if I'm going to beat this. 2 4s. All right, I really need... I've got 4 more kings, so I shouldn't throw him out. The queen, the 6, the 5. I gotta throw something out here. All right, well, we get 3 of a kind, it looks like. I don't know if that's enough to win. I think it's not. Yeah, god damn it. Ooh, this green stakes, man. It's tougher than it looks. Rerolls. Coupon tag is pretty good. 5s and 2s. What do we got here? Not much. 3 6s. And jacks. All right. All right, there's that aces card again. Do I want to go down that road again? 12 mult if hand contains a straight. That's not exactly easy to get. Blank voucher. I kind of had a mixed thing last time. So maybe I just go after like pair or 2 pair and with this aces card. 12 mult for a straight. I'll try this again. All right, kings and 4s, I guess, and we'll throw away the 5. Queens and 9s, throw away the 5. All right, there's aces. I need something to go with it. We already played a queen and a jack, right? Yeah. No, we played a king and a queen. 8, 7, 6 all have 3. Aces and jacks. We should probably fish the full house if we can. I think that's... yeah, with this, that's enough, though. Okay. We need something more than just this. That's for sure. Hiker's not bad. Blue Joker's really good for now. Yeah, we'll take both of these. But I'm not going to try to like optimize hiker. We're just going to try and win. So I want more aces. These are free. Do I want +1 hand size to fish more aces? I guess it's good. It's a little spendy. A glass card is trash. Stone I don't really like either. Although for 2 pair it has some value, and I guess it gives me an extra 2 chips for blue joker. Let's see what this is. So we have Ankh. Create a copy of a random joker, destroy all other jokers. So I could get 2 copies of Scholar if I want. Okay, that's interesting. And then I kind of want to reroll to get something else, but I can maybe survive another blind with this. All right, a negative joker is really nice, but beating the wall is going to be tough. I wouldn't get any money from this. I just get the shop. All right, we'll take this and play the big blind. See how we do. All right, so of course no aces. 10, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. There's a flush there. There's an ace. Let's hold the queens. Let's play this flush. It's some points. Not a lot. All right. Full house with aces and double scholars. I think this is going to be enough. Yeah, okay, that's pretty solid. All right. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this one before. Hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. Spades and clubs count as the same suit. So I've just gotten a really strong way to get flushes. Just play the color, right? Flushes aren't as strong if they don't have an ace in them, but that's, I mean, for a free joker, that's not bad. Misprint for a little extra mult wouldn't hurt for those situations when I can't play aces. I think we'll go into the Arcana pack here. I love the strength. Gets me another ace to play with and another king to strength later. So I'm going to be doing a lot of 2 pair. Yeah, I don't think I spent $4 on this pack, but later maybe we start going after 2 pair. I don't think I need this misprint either. All right, let's see if I can beat the wall. I'm going to need aces. You know, if I had the 7, this would be a straight flush. If I had a black 7. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Of course, I get the red one. There's an ace that I could play. 10s and 9s. I could just play a flush and get... This is pretty high, though. I feel like that I should go after the straight flush. So if I'm gonna play... 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Then I don't need the red 9, and I don't need one of the 10s. Trip 6s and 2 aces would be good. I don't think I can throw away trip 6s here. 10, 9, 8. If I pull the 7, I might play the straight flush. Do I want to burn my last discard on these 4? I guess so. All right, well, there's the full house with 2 aces. $3,200, pretty good. We got 2 pair here. No aces, so it's just 60 times 2, 120. That's not enough. I've got 3 aces left. Let me play the... Well, I could play a flush. That's going to be worth more. It's close. Not quite there. All right. I do need another scoring card here. I've got to get another joker on my hands. Something that doesn't rely on aces. 20 mult for 3 or fewer cards. We'll take it for $5. That's something I can do. Even a high card in some situations is going to be better than nothing. We want to go after 2 pair, but $6 is a lot right now. I don't need stone cards. I don't need voucher. All right, $15 or free Mega Buffoon pack. I don't want either of those. Club cards are going to be debuffed. Let's see if we can play through this. No aces, so I could play pair here and get 20 malt. Is that what I want to do? Without these or this, I get no malt. So like a flush doesn't do anything for me here. Without an ace. So I'll keep the 6s. See what else we can do. All right, we got queens, jacks, 6s, and 3s. I'll play the queens. That's 660. All right, now I got a full house, jacks and 6s. But that's 40 times 4 with no malt. If I had another red 6, it would be a full flush house. I guess I just play 3 of a kind here and take the 20 malt. Okay. Not getting the aces I need is kind of hurting me here. There's trip jacks. Okay. Yeah, it's these don't work together really well unless I play like a pair of aces. Okay. $3 for 12 is an obvious buy. What's this? Straight flush doesn't help me. These are expensive. Pair of 10s. Pair of aces is good. I could fish the trip by playing the kings and then the 10s or something. Here's 3 10s. Let's play that. Throw away the 2 as well. Oh, wait. So if hand contains 3 or fewer cards, here's an interesting test. The hand, I don't think I want to test it. Let's just play the 3. All right, I guess we go aces here. Or I could play the pair of kings. And there's the trip aces. Okay. I need a way to get more. Yeah, I really need a way to get like tons and tons of aces and go after 3 of a kind with this build, but I just don't know if I have the way to do it. X3 malt if played hand contains a straight. That works with the aces in some cases, which rhymes. Doesn't work with half joker. We have flushes from smeared joker, but not straights. Yeah, none of this really works. What is this? Money and a straight? Ugh, that's not great. All right, club cards are debuffed. I'll can we do here? What does that leave me with? A flush? I would pull the one ace of clubs that I have, right? The flush isn't great because I don't get any of this malt from it. All right, well, I can do jacks with the stone card, I guess. 5,000? Yikes on bikes, man. Like, I can do this, but I'm better off with the trip or the four of a kind. Oh, speak of the devil. Okay. I guess this works? No, it doesn't, because I don't get... Well, I get some malt from those. Okay, we squeaked through. This is really harder than I thought. With the scaling antes, it's getting, like, tough. Face cards for malt, again, it doesn't really... I guess it kind of works with half joker. Doesn't work with scholar. I'll take grabber. That's more chances to score. I guess I'll take face cards for now. I don't need a voucher. I probably take the negative tag, though. All right, so a pair or trip of face cards gets me score. Quite a bit of score. Anything with aces. All right, so we play pair jacks with the stone card. That's going to be pretty valuable. Same thing with pair kings. Okay, we got trip fours, which gets me 20 malt, but nothing else. So 23 times 40. It's not good enough, right? 20 times 40 would be 800. It's just not good enough. And I don't get any benefit from full house, except, well, I guess I get a benefit from this. That's not terribad. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. 2 hands left. Pair of jacks. Pair of aces. All right. We're squeaking through. It's really rough. This is my 3rd run today on this deck, and I just am not getting a good build. Or it doesn't feel like a good build. I'm not getting Arcana cards either. So if I buy this and get rid of 2 of these, like I go all in on aces, then I get X mult as long as I get aces. But I've only got 5 aces in my deck, so if I don't draw one... Feels like half joker is a trap with these two. Like if we're trying to make this work, half joker and smiley face aren't that great. If I sold these, this would be worth X2, which still isn't great. Additional chips would help me out a little bit. I don't understand how anyone uses this. I will buy this for now. Another free joker. I can only play 1 hand to get 8,000. I don't think there's any way I can make that work with this build. trip aces wouldn't do it. Smiley face doesn't help me. Skipping the blind just gets me into the needle and I lose. I think I need to either replace these two or replace these two. I just don't know which. But we have to play through this and try to get another card. Because right now we got nothing to beat 8,000 with a single hand. All right, I want to see if I get the 20 for this. I do not. Okay. Okay. Ice cream is kind of salvaging us here. All right, that's a better card for sure. I'll buy this to try and help me get past the wall. Finally, we get an Arcana pack. What do we have here? Lovers, World, and Clubs. These are trash! This is the last crap I need right now. Are you kidding me? We can turn these red cards into something, I guess. I probably need to reroll here. Let's see. Shoot the Moon is pretty good. So what am I trying to do here? Play anything with aces. So like pair, two pair. Like full house to try and get some of this in here. But mostly I'm trying to play aces, right? Would I get more value out of this than Smiley Face? Yes, because I only get to play one hand. So I probably get more mult from Shoot the Moon than Smiley Face. All right. So I need as many queens in hand as possible, and then I need to play aces. Preferably like 4 or 5 aces. We have one. One more discard. Okay. So 2 10s. That's all we get. I don't think we win here. I think we just lost again. Yeah. God damn. What a crappy string of runs. Inmanked. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but thank you for joining. I didn't notice you. Sorry about that. You need some multipliers. Flush, leave the queens. Was there a flush? There might have been. Maybe I missed that. That's my third failed run today. I just haven't gotten... For whatever reason, I just didn't get good Joker builds going. Let me try something else here. Play a 5-card hand that contains only gold cards. So do I have a deck that's gonna help me unlock that? Discard, hand, money. Different money strat. Joker slot. Crystal ball. 2 copies of the Fool. This could help me get like 3 devils. Spectral cards appear in the shop. No face cards. Tarot Merchant for more devils. Tarot Tarot Merchant, maybe. This lets me get 3 devil cards. But I think Tarot Merchant is the way to go here, right? I need lots of merchant cards to try and get as many gold cards as possible for that unlock. And it wants me to play a hand with 5 gold cards. I know I want Midas Touch if I can find it, but let's see. All right, we'll put this on the lowest difficulty. We'll see if we can just play a round that's not focused on winning, is just focused on getting as many gold cards as possible, right? All right. Aces and 3s. What else we got here? Jacks. Jacks and queens. Midas Touch and all cards equals face cards. Yeah, if I could pull those, you're right, that's perfect. 9s and 10s. I did have a club flush. I probably would have been enough, but that build was not working anyway. All right, photograph does nothing. I don't care about lovers. Straights made with gaps of 1 rank. It doesn't help me with my... Well, that might help me play the hand. All right. I've got a spectral pack for 4. I guess if I haven't discovered this is kind of interesting. What's a straight worth? 30 times 4. All right, we can do this. Yeah, that can work, and it's uncommon. All right, so now I'm broke. 2 tarot cards is pretty nice. I'm unlikely to get enough money to outplay that. And maybe we get some devils and fools and stuff in here. All right, let's skip this blind. All right, no devil, no fool. So I probably take Emperor here and Judgment. What is that? 50 chips for a pair? Okay. Magician and Hanged Man. All right. Must play 5 cards. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a straight, right? What do I need? An ace or an 8 here? He used the Hangman to destroy the 2s, I guess. And then Jacks. Let's just discard this. See what else we get. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10 is a straight. Throw lucky on those, because what else am I going to do with that? We get chips for a pair. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 6. That's another straight. All right, so this card kind of... Okay, I kind of like this card, the shortcut card. I don't think we need Sly Joker. It's like a backup for now, but I'm probably get rid of this. Probably go down straight and look for... We're still trying to get the devil cards and get the gold stuff going. But in order to keep playing, we probably go straight here. I have $8. I can get rid of the other 2s, I guess, if I pick this up. But we're supposed to... I'm not really trying to win the run. I'm trying to get some gold cards here. All right, I guess I'm doing that. There's the devil. Okay. So if we're playing straights, then I want a gold, queen, king, jack, 10. Like, I want to start getting things that I would play as a straight to be gold cards. Right? Okay. So queen, jack, 10, 8, 6 works. Or jack, 10, 8, 6. Yeah. Queen, jack, 10, 8, 6. 6, 5, 3, 2, or 2 pair with the extra 50 chips here. Okay, 2 hands left. Another 2 pair. And then... is queens and 2s enough? Ace, queen, jack, 10. No, but I got aces and queens now. So this backup card kind of worked. What do we got? 2 pair. Some Arcana cards. I'm like making no money here. I can use a Fool to get another Devil. Okay. I think I should actually hold on to that, maybe. Let's get some money going here. Queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. It's not a lot of money, though. This is the problem. I don't have a way to score here. So if I get queen or king, and then a 10 or an 8, I can get another straight. All right, so ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. That works. I need a couple celestial cards into straight, though. I guess I'll use this on the ace. I can get 2 more straights that are good, maybe? Ugh. 10s and 6s with Slide Joker isn't terrible. It's not great either. Queen, jack, 10, 9. Eight, 7. Queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. I'm just playing like garbage today. That's 4 failed runs, man. Like the last one, I wasn't even trying to win. I was on white stakes and I still crapped out. I don't think today's the day for me. I am not playing well. So, I think I'm gonna call the stream there. Oh, Quinn and Inmact, thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for chatting with me a little bit. To anybody else watching the VOD in the future, thanks to you as well. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back later with some XCOM 2, which I am looking forward to and expect to do somewhat better at. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the alert bell so you get notified when I come online. Other than that, take care. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.